What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back. In today's video we are checking out one of the latest dash cameras from 70mai called the M300. So this is an affordable dash camera that can record at the maximum resolution of 2304 by 1296. Of course you can always lower that resolution to 1080p if you want to save some space on the SD card. Talking about SD cards, this dash camera can take SD cards up to 128 gigs. I personally only use the 64 gig SD card with it. And a 2-minute recording done at the maximum resolution takes about 251 megabytes on the SD card. So just so you have an idea how much you can actually record on a SD card. We're gonna start with a super quick unboxing. So the camera comes in a pretty small box, but again, the camera itself is pretty small. Aside from that, you're gonna find the camera. We have the mount for it with a sticker, and we also get 2 electrostatic stickers. So one of those stickers would be placed on your windshield, and then you stick the sticker of the camera onto that electrostatic sticker, if that makes sense. However, it does look good when mounted. Aside from that, we get a cable for the camera, so you can plug it in. The cable is long enough so you can take the cable all around the car, so basically hide it throughout the car, all the way to that cigarette lighter port that you have in your vehicle. And we have a little power adapter so you can plug it in. Now, there is also a hardwiring kit that you can buy for this camera. So with that kit, you'd basically power the camera directly from your car's battery. Personally, I haven't done that, but if you do that, you do get to access the parking features for this camera. Without the hardwiring kit, you cannot access the parking features for it. So it may be a good option for some people if you're not parking in like a garage or something like that, and if you want to monitor what's happening around the car when the car is parked. As I mentioned earlier, the dash camera itself is pretty small. It's mostly made out of plastic, and it looks somewhat familiar to a previous camera that we've seen from 70mai called the 1S, if I remember correctly. So on the front here we have the lens. The lens is also covered by glass. That's important mostly if the camera sits in direct sunlight, because this way nothing will happen to that lens. With some other cameras that have the lens covered by plastic, well, that plastic gets yellow, but that's not going to be the case with this one. We have the holes for the speaker. We have some other holes so the camera can dissipate heat. On the left hand side here we have the only button available. There are instructions in the user manual what you can do and cannot do with that button. And on the other side of the camera we have the micro USB charging port and the slot for the SD card next to a little hole. That's basically the reset button. So that's about it for the dash camera itself. So a very simple device. So how do you control this? Well, the camera makes a Wi-Fi network. You connect to that Wi-Fi network with your smartphone. Of course, you're going to have to install an app on your smartphone. The app is called the 70mai app. And from the app, you can control everything about the camera. You can see the recordings that the camera has done. You can also download those recordings right on your phone. You can change settings from there. You can do basically everything from your phone without actually having to touch the camera at all. Next, we're going to move on and check out some sample recordings that I've done with this dash camera during the day and at night, because the video quality from a dash camera is one of the most important things about a dash camera, of course. All the recordings that you're about to see are done at the maximum recording resolution supported by this dash camera, and they are not modified in any way. So I'm going to let you guys watch those recordings and then I'll come back so we can talk about them for a bit. I guess Torx may be busy.
Yeah.
I guess that's how you turn that way.
Like, it doesn't even make sense.
way to the Christmas tree?
What is happening here? See, the car is so peaceful.
I'm sure that if we would go there now, it would be
I
busier.
think restaurants still aren't open yet.
Yeah, it's early.
Although the pizza place did open at 7:30. That's pretty early.
Okay, so I checked out the daytime and the nighttime footage. Of course, the daytime footage is always better than the nighttime footage. That's the case with all dash cameras, all action cameras, all phone cameras, because we have very small sensors in here, so none of them do that great at night. And of course, this is kind of the case with this one. For those daytime recordings, you can definitely see the license plates for the cars around you, depending how the light hits those license plates, how far those cars are from you, and so on. But you can definitely see what's happening in front of the vehicle. For nighttime recordings, of course, it is a bit more difficult to see those license plates on the cars around you, because it depends how those headlights hit those license plates and so on. So if you're going to be comparing the footage that you get from this to the footage that you would get from a dash camera that records in 4K, of course, the other one will have better footage, but that camera will probably be like 6 or 7 times more expensive than this one. This is a very affordable dash camera, a camera that anyone can afford basically. So if you're looking for a super affordable dash camera that will potentially save you a lot of money in case that something happens on the road, this is definitely a good option. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.